Michael's making, at this point, a movie every other year. He's got a lot of great crew. We're going to use Michael-based crew people on our low-budget movies, and our movies will be better looking than everyone else's movies out there. That was the concept. And then on that, we decided, so how can we make low-budget movies that are interesting, that we can make look amazing? And at the time, no one was making horror movies. And coincidentally, I got a phone call that week that another guy who I knew, who at that point was broke, said to me, I have the rights to the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Would you guys, it's your first movie, do you guys want to make the Texas Chainsaw Massacre? And we all said yes in a second, because to us, it was a perfect opportunity. Here's a movie that every single person in the world has heard of. And in 2001, if you went to your video store and you looked for a copy of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre on, at that point it was VHS, you couldn't find one. They weren't out there. The movie was, it was more of an ephemeral thing. It wasn't, it was hard to find copies of the film. And we decided that if we made a film and we used the title, it was the most important thing, because you guys, everyone here had heard of it, I imagine. You'll go see the movie. We made the bet that if we make a Texas Chainsaw Massacre, you didn't see the original, but that title's a part of your psyche, you'll go see that movie. And so what we decided our company was going to do is we were going to make low-budgeted horror movies that looked amazing. And we were never going to use movie stars. We were going to, the movie, the title itself was going to be the star. So in our movie, and she doesn't get mad at me because you guys know Jessica Biel, right? Jessica Biel made $40,000 to make the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Everyone in that movie, all the kids got paid. That's a very low rate for them. They didn't get paid because the movie star was Leatherface. He didn't get paid. I'm talking about on the poster, that was our star. We didn't need other stars in our movie. So we go out and make that movie for $9.5 million, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Actually cost $9.2 million when all was said and done. And opening weekend, that movie made $28 million. So everyone made a tremendous amount of money on that movie, and it went on to make over $80 million domestically. And to this date, is our highest grossing film domestically, not worldwide, but domestically, it's our highest grossing film. Now, let's talk about that film for a minute. So everyone here saw that film, right? I mean, we said that. I'm curious why you guys thought that that film worked, and just raise your hand and can I write on there?
Do whatever you want.
Okay, so let's talk about why the Texas Chainsaw Massacre worked, or why you guys liked the film. Go ahead. Yeah.
Well, when I was little, my mom told me the story, and then like when she was little, she watched the old one.
Yeah.
And then we went looking for that movie. We couldn't find it, like you said.
Yeah.
And then I found it like some crappy video store, and I watched it. And then you guys made yours. So it was like around the same time.
So you went to see it for the title.
Yeah.
That's what that was. Okay. So am I doing this right? Because I'm used to a chocolate.
It was good. The old one's good.
Okay. So you saw it for the title. Okay. What else? Go ahead. What do you remember from the film?
Yeah, it was inspired by a true story.
Okay.
That part.
Okay, that's a great thing. I do want to write that down. Can I write on there? Is that all right?
Yeah.
Can I write on there? I just want to have these so we can talk about these things.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Just a
Let's
regular.
do it.
Oh, well,
there we go.
you could write on
Is it working?
sort of.
Oh.
And then.
Okay, great.
There you go.
I have horrible handwriting. All right, so you saw this the title, right? And you saw it because it's a true story,
Yeah.
right?
It's a true story. Yes.
Okay, what else? What else do people, go ahead.
It's like, it was kind of like a new vision of like an old tale that kind of like everyone knew, so it's kind of like this new take.
Okay, new take, good. Okay, that's good. That makes sense. Okay. Okay, what else? Who here saw, okay, so everyone here saw the movie. Tell me some things you remember from the movie. If anything.
Just a bunch of friends breaking down on the highway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
How you guys had a lot of the scenes that were kind of like iconic from the first one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Right. Okay. Okay. This is good. Go ahead.
Yeah, obviously the main,
Leatherface.
Yeah.
Okay. What else? Go ahead.
I just remember like the ending where like kids like a cop coming.
Right.
That's all I remember.
Okay. No, that's yeah. So that was kind of like true life footage. Would you say that? Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, anything else? Anything else that sticks out? Like, does the fact that Jessica Biel was hot in that, I mean, is that relevant to you? Honestly, I'm
I
not.
just don't remember.
Yeah.
Jessica Biel.
You do or you don't remember?
I don't remember.
If you didn't
None of you guys
she was like,
remember?
"Oh, guys."
You do, and you remember that's relevant? I mean, okay. Because what I'm going to show you guys is, okay, so I'm just going to write a hot girl, all right? Let's just write that.
Yeah.
Can I do that? Is that okay? Okay, go ahead.
Like, for the first time in a while, you guys used a lot of good jump scares. that
Jump scares,
Not a
okay.
lot of people use it.
Okay, good. Okay, so let me show you guys something kind of interesting. Okay, so can you guys read that? I know I have horrible handwriting, but can you read all these things here?
Yeah.
Okay, so we started a production company, and as I said to you, our goal was to make low-budget horror movies, or low-budget movies at the time. That was what we didn't know it was going to be horror movies. It looked great. That was what we were into. That's how we thought that we were going to have a business. And what Michael always said to me and to Drew is if you make money for other people, you will make money. You're not going to make it first, but you will make money. And as long as we make movies that are successful and we're making money for other people, we will continue to work. Okay. So, having said that, you guys all now, on that board right there, have shown me and yourselves how simple it is to come up with our business plan. Because now let me go through the movies, right? Okay, so Texas Chainsaw Massacre, there are the things that you guys said to me is the reason that that movie worked, right? Come on, or not. Okay, those are the reasons that the movie worked, right? So now our second movie, by a show of hands, anyone here see Amityville Horror, our Amityville Horror? So not as many people, only a couple of you, right? Okay. Amityville Horror, up till last year was our most successful film. It made $110 million worldwide, more than Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It's a little bit harder to talk about, and I guess I could, well, I'm not going to show it, but, okay, so the top reason that movie, looking at our business plan, number one, title, Amityville Horror. Everyone here has heard of that title, correct? Okay. Second thing, true story. I don't know if you guys know this, the Amityville Horror is a true story. That's how it was sold, based on, in fact, if you have that DVD, I think it says on the DVD, I'd be curious to see if that's the market. Perhaps, who said true story? Who said they remember that? You? I would say that maybe the most important marketing thing, let's see what it says. Okay, based on the true story, right there at the bottom. Perhaps the most important marketing thing that we have, that we did early on with our movies, was that they were all based on a true story. Okay, so Amityville, true story. Who said new take? New take. Amityville Horror, if you watch it, it's a good movie. I'll tell you, I have some movies that are stinkers. That's a good movie, okay? Don't see The Hitcher. You can wear that, but don't see the movie. But the Amityville Horror is a good movie, all right? We have a new take on an old story, okay? Iconic scenes. The Amityville Horror, and I would not feel comfortable showing this in school because we would all get in trouble. But the first 7 minutes of the Amityville Horror is one of the most brutal things that we've ever shot. And it's based on exactly what they did in the original one. And we knew that the people who saw the original Amityville Horror would come and see this, and we had to outdo the opening of that movie. So if you're ever bored, I mean really bored, rent the first one, and then rent ours, and you'll see what we did. But we took an iconic scene and turned it onto your and made it better.
Let's watch it.
Are we allowed to watch that in here?
Yeah.
It's pretty brutal. I mean, I'm just going to
Just the
say.
first 7 minutes. We're 18, it's cool.
We done this diary of a rock star.
It's your fault. Okay. But I would say to you,
Did you produce The Hitcher?
was that?
Did you produce The
I
Hitcher?
did.
Is that the one where...
Shut the camera off.
Paramount, well, I actually have it, my deal is at Paramount Studios. Paramount owned that movie, and they showed myself and Drew, my other partner, that movie a year ago and said, what do you guys think of this movie? And we said, it's scary, but I don't know what it is. There's no context to it. And Paramount said, well, what we want you guys to do is we want you to remake this movie. We want you to take Paranormal, that what you guys saw, and turn it into a $20 million horror movie. And we said, okay, well, we'll start to work on it. And while that was happening, someone at the studio had the smart idea of just putting it out. Now, you never saw ads for Paranormal Activity before it came out, because they didn't spend $1 to market that film. What they did is they started showing it, and people started talking about it. And the paranormal, and from people talking about Paranormal Activity, it became a thing. And then it became a frenzy, and people started hearing about it and had to see it. And it was a brilliant marketing plan. For a movie to cost $30,000 that grossed over $100 million is the highest gross, the most profitable film, I think, of all time. And the reason I say that it's a fluke is that you can't plan on that happening. It's not, when we make a movie, there's a marketing plan, and there's months that go into it. They just put it out there and it worked. And did anyone here see Paranormal 2? I didn't see Paranormal 2. Did anyone see it? Is it any good?
I mean, it's scary. I saw it at 1 in the morning, so maybe that's why. Like,
You saw what?
I saw it at 1 in the morning, so maybe that's why it's really scary. But
Right. So, but there is nothing stopping you guys in this room from making the next Paranormal. There is nothing stopping you. You just have to have a good idea. I mean, any of you, it can happen to any of you in this room. It happened to this guy who works for me who's an idiot. I mean, I'm telling you, he's not smarter than any of us. He just recognized that that was a great story. Oh, so, okay, so, all right, so this, okay, let me just say one interesting thing. Did anyone here see, she's not in the scene, but I did want to, someone brought up the scene of the girl walking on the roof?
yeah.
Did anyone here see, Hit Girl, Kick-Ass?
Yeah, Kick-Ass, that was
See
good.
that girl?
Oh,
This is her first role. Chloe Moretz. Okay, where do I, okay, so, unfortunately, I don't have the original. So you can't see it. But this is the opening, and we'll talk a little, we can talk about it after, so you guys
Jody.